Hello friends, in this video we're taking a look at some very smart, savvy, and efficient ways that businesses, brands, and organizations can up-level their social media game. Here I'm showing a tool that I use to calendar and view the layout of upcoming and previous posts by organization or by brand. So this tool really helps me work with multiple entities and organizations. This tool will also publish and republish on certain syndicated schedules to all of the major socials, including Pinterest and Google My Business. So it is very, very helpful to build a social media plan. This is an example of a podcast. Anchor FM allows anyone for free to build a podcast and create show covers and graphics and easily promote their podcast on all the major podcasting sites. So here's a podcast, the official podcast page for one of the shows that I manage. These are the links where people can listen on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, etc., etc. In order to develop a standard set of social media graphics, it's important to use something that will allow you to size and resize the assets for a variety of programs. And so here you can see I'm building some images for a fishing company, and then I'm able to translate the same image into different formats. This would be an Instagram story format. This would be a Twitter header format. This would be a web banner format. Here's YouTube header with the guidelines and margins to help you understand where the cuts are. This is a Pinterest pin size. These tools are very helpful to create a standard set or batch for an organization or a business and resize for all the different entities, the graphics that you're making. One wonderful thing to do is to take reviews that people have left on internet sites, Google, Yelp, etc., and other places, and turn them into social graphics. I like to use the company logo, 5 stars, signify the platform that the review was left on. So this blue is a Facebook review version. This red is a Google review version. And then usually I'll put something in the background and then lay the text on top of the actual review. So this is an actual review that someone left on Google, and I created a review graphic out of that. What's fun about these review graphics is they work perfectly on Google My Business posts. Google My Business allows organizations to post directly into their Google My Business listing. What's so powerful and wonderful about this is, on the one hand, it lets Google know that you're an active, socially motivated organization, and so you'll no doubt receive a search engine benefit for posting regularly on their platform. By the way, each post comes down after approximately 14 days to incentivize new posting and reposting. When you post on Google My Business, this graphic is very visible to people who are checking out your business and who have stumbled upon it online, in particular on mobile searches, which we know are more than half of internet searches. So creating graphics that that you can post to Google My Business, and doing so regularly, is very helpful. Here's the review graphic that we've recently posted. You can see 4 days ago. I love taking products or blog posts, other content material that an organization or entity has already made, and turning them into social videos. Here's an example of a social video created from a product. So I took the product description, the image, and made an overview video here that's now posted on YouTube, and it's also used on social channels. And what's really interesting to note about this is a very particular, specific model of an LG refrigerator. So if someone's searching for this particular model, we know they're already interested in it, they're looking for it. And this particular view in 5 months, this particular video has received 254 views in 5 months. And this video is relatively simple to make and is a perfect hook in the water for my client, specifically reaching out to people who are already looking or researching this exact refrigerator model. When someone does an awesome blog post, we can turn it into a BuzzFeed style video, which you can see here, using some great processes. It will play essentially a highlight of the text and video and audio with a musical background so that people can essentially watch the blog post instead of reading it. So I actually post this back into the blog post itself, and then I can share this video in social as well. Here we're watching it on YouTube, and then we can also post this video, of course, on the other social channels. Example of a company's Facebook page. You can see insights and activity going on there. This post is using a YouTube video thumbnail. So a YouTube training video was produced. We created this thumbnail, and now we post on a monthly basis using this thumbnail as the social image. We use hashtags and describe and tease the training that we're offering. So we're keeping the YouTube video training alive on our social engines once a month, using the YouTube thumbnail as a graphic and encouraging people to check out the post online. This is another example of a client's organization here. A client has created a set of graphics that highlight various brands that they represent. Here we're also promoting an actual blog post that the company has created and produced. So this social graphic teases or highlights the blog post, and then we post it out, including a link to the blog post, to create more residual traffic on an ongoing basis to that particular blog post. One of the secrets to content marketing is stretching all of the benefits you can out of your content effort, because we all know content takes time and is difficult to make in a quality fashion. So here, now we're looking at a really cool
understanding that you are without a set of benefits that insiders enjoy is pain.
This is a really cool Instagram promotion for a podcast. So it's essentially a little video that plays audio clips from that particular podcast episode and uses the graphics and imagery from the podcast to encourage people to listen to the podcast. So check it out.
Have you experienced what it's like to be on the outside? The full understanding that you are without a set of benefits that insiders enjoy is painful. We feel this when we are not welcome in a group or invited to join the team. When we sense the holiness of God Almighty.
So producing something like this would be a perfect way to promote a sermon, a podcast, a message, a training, or any kind of podcast or spoken word event across social networks. And it gives people a link right there when it's posted on Instagram. It gives people a link right there to click and go listen to the full episode. So these are some wonderful ways you can create social graphics that are meaningful and play them out, share them on a regular and promotional basis in order to create brand awareness, build connection with your existing members or followers, and level up your social media game. Thanks so much. God bless.